every American who goes into Russia right now should consider that they will be treated as potential spies.
In an exclusive interview, this former Russian intelligence officer, whose identity we're concealing for his security, told Scripps News about a secretive component inside Russia's domestic security service, the FSB's Department of Counterintelligence Operations, or as the CIA calls it, DKRO. Numerous sources tell us DKRO Unit 1 is charged with monitoring Americans in Russia and arrested Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich. But any U.S. citizen can be flagged once they apply for a visa, and their information is run through Russian databases.
What lengths will this group go to capture Americans?
When you're from within the organization, right, it's hard to evaluate what is aggressive tactic, what is not. It's all about what is necessary to do, what is not necessary to do. If you're going to put the kind of a moral element into it, and if you're going to evaluate everything from the perspective of a normal human being, you should not do this job.
He says most of the time the work of DKRO officers is clandestine, like his.
When I was involved in some activity related to get into someone's property, you can go to someone's property and do some search and so on without any paperwork from the court, just because you need it. So you have a special cover on your shoes, you have gloves. If you took something, you have to put the dust back. You have special things which can imitate the dust. You're creating this image for the person that nothing happened. No one was here.
Other times, DKRO wants its presence known. Officers may leave a cigarette in the sink or put a book on the bed. They might slash vehicle tires, follow in a car all too closely in what the CIA calls bumper lock surveillance, or trail an American target with a low-flying helicopter.
That's not something uncommon.
The pressure is serious.
Well, one of the cases was it was an American diplomat. He always was kind of driving really fast and trying to get rid of the tail. Tail, it means the surveillance. And he was going for the specific places like an arch. You can see this bright light is coming from you and it's dark, so you can't see what's going on in front of you. At some point, Russian guys they make the hole in the concrete and put the metal pole in it. So on a full speed, car just hit the pole and the car was unrepairable. The guy was alive, was fine, but that was kind of a sign, just stop doing this.
That's an intense way to teach somebody a lesson.
It's more like a demonstration of the flag that we're here.
Scripps News has learned that DKRO Unit 1 has also drugged Americans' drinks, physically forced their cars into oncoming traffic, and manufactured traffic accidents to blackmail them or kick them out of the country.
How powerful is DKRO?
DKRO is one of the most powerful departments inside of the FSB. Is where you can find the best and brightest of the FSB.
Andrei Soldatov is an investigative journalist with expertise on Russia's intelligence services.
This particular unit was set up in the early 1980s. These people are very competent and very brutal. And it is a very powerful combination because they know how to apply psychological pressure.
Today, he's living in exile after his own experiences with DKRO.
Yeah, several years ago, when I was still based in Moscow, I had a meeting with a British diplomat. And at the metro station, I was stopped by policemen who stopped me under pretense that they were having a counter-terrorism exercise. He handed over my passport to another officer, playing glove, which was an FSB officer. And it was absolutely clear that the whole point was about identifying all the contacts this particular diplomat had in Moscow.
Now, how does an organization like the CIA handle these challenges? Well, part of it, I'm told, has to do with a rift and an intense rivalry between the domestic and overseas intelligence services of Russia. They have a real rivalry, and that is something that the CIA exploits. At the same time, I'm told that Vladimir Putin takes intense personal interest in the activities of DKRO. Chance?
Really? Some of the links they go to there, manufacturing the car wreck, but then also the mind games with the cigarettes. Sasha Ingberg, great reporting. Thank you.